What's going on, guys? Ez with Let's Look It Up. I got Tom and Mike here. We just got done watching the Rogue One panel. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so much stuff. There was so
much.
We got to meet just some of the creative minds behind it. Miss Kennedy came out. The director was out there to talk.
Garth or Girth.
Yeah,
Gareth.
Gareth Edwards, and
Garth.
and so he was out there. I mean, actually, I don't really know much about that guy, to be honest. You know, he's new to me. So he was out there. He shared some stuff, and then they brought out the rest of the cast. And after they brought the cast out, we got to see some footage.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good. It was awesome. What did you guys think, Tom? What was your
I forget the actor's name. They called it Sizzle, and that was kind of weird. But I'd say the footage was great.
Yeah.
I definitely saw some of the creativeness of behind the scenes. And, you're introduced to the characters and what they look like. Before, really wasn't all that excited about the movie. Now, I wish it was coming out today.
Yeah. I'll take so Mike, and we're gonna say the same thing. But what were your thoughts?
As Tom said, I mean, we were all excited. It's a new movie. You don't know what to expect because they're saying it's not like the other films, this and that. But after watching that additional footage, man, it has a very authentic vibe.
Yeah.
And the one comment that the director made is that, you know, he's doing a lot of things to stay true to Star Wars, but if you're not bringing in your own flair, so to speak,
right,
then what are you bringing to the table?
Right.
And I was like, you know what, you're right, because if you were to just make some filler movie that was the same thing, that didn't have this creative lens behind it, then what's the point?
Right.
I mean, we would cast you out as not being George Lucas or even J.J. Abrams at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they'd call you out for that, honestly.
They would.
Well, it's the same with it. Like, what did he bring? I mean, and then you do bring something, and then you run the risk of, like, well, man, that was not Star Wars.
Could bomb it.
Yeah, and so either way, you're kind of in a just do the best you can do.
Yeah, well,
you know
and the footage kind of cemented that this could be a great movie.
This could be great.
They're using real sets again.
Yeah.
The actors, I mean, not huge names, which is great.
Yeah.
Whitaker's pretty big,
but not awesome. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Is good. Or Natalie Portman.
Right.
No huge names, which is great.
Right.
At least to me, maybe they are to you at home. But no, it's just more authentic now after seeing that footage to me.
Well, you know, so in talking about the director and just his one of the things that was unique that Kathleen Kennedy brought up was that he takes a camera, lugs it around on set, and tries to find. He's like way out there trying to find the perfect shot. And there's some. They showed some footage of that. He's out there just trying to find the best shot, and I thought that is so cool. You know what I mean? He's out there just doing his thing, and it's awesome. I don't know. I think he's doing a really good job. The first trailer, I honestly was a little worried. I was a little bit worried, but now that I've seen more of this, I'm like, what I thought you were going to say was, remember when they were doing the scroll?
Oh, that opening scene, I had actually forgot about that.
Yeah, we're going to, and honestly, maybe the way that we edit this, like, we will have already seen that.
Chills.
We'll do something separate with that.
Chills.
Yeah, absolute chills.
Such a simple thing, taking the old scroll,
man,
and I don't know, just the way they took the slanted scroll and tilted it, you're just like, what's happening? And the flickering and
right. Did you see the words that were highlighted like death?
Death, yeah.
Death kept popping out.
And you just hear
like,
war in the background.
Yeah,
crazy.
Civil War. I mean, because that was like the opening line, Civil War and the Galactic Empire. I mean, those lines kept popping out at you, and it was choppy and broken up, whatever. And then it's the scream.
So great.
It's the communication. It's these. It sounds like X-wing and Y-wing fighters or whatever. You know what I mean? A-wing fighters just getting in it. They're in a dogfight, and it sounds like they are in peril.
Yes.
Like, I mean, life or death situation.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it was so real. I was like, oh my! I mean, I was like, somebody's died. Like these guys are in like,
Yeah.
it, guys. I mean, it was. We're gonna show you that clip, and it's all courtesy of the celebration. But I was just blown away. If that's in the movie, if that came from the movie, that audio, then
Sick.
Then this movie has just literally.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's dark. It's gonna be dark if that's how it's gonna be. But other things. What would you guys?
Some of the new scenes, I'm sitting here thinking, it's very. Before seeing all this footage, I'm thinking it's very World War II-esque, which you still saw a little bit of that. But then I'm seeing like Vietnam imagery.
Yeah.
I almost thought I saw Vietnam soldiers in the shots.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I don't know. It didn't even look like a Star Wars scene half
Right.
the time in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it seems like that world that they're on,
Yeah.
that tropical setting.
Yeah.
Donnie Yen, forget who he plays, but I can't
That's
even
his
say it.
native country.
Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
where he's from, and so they're kind of bringing. That might be what the people there look like, and things.
Yeah.
That's sort of their culture. I thought that was really cool.
And you also in those scenes have the stormtroopers in the water,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is great.
Oh,
That was a
man.
great
Apparently their
shot.
Yeah.
suits are waterproof,
Yeah, that's so
but
awesome.
not toxin proof. Apparently,
Right.
as we
Thank
know
you, Finn.
now.
Yeah.
I just those were shots that we haven't seen, and the stormtroopers in the sunset, almost kind of like Luke Skywalker.
I know.
It was crazy. It was
That's
great.
true. Like
It was
so,
great.
there's like the sunset, and you see the stormtroopers walking in, and it's and they're in the ocean or whatever, coming
Mhm.
into the beach.
Yeah.
And it's an epic shot, and you think that's a shot reserved for a hero.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the
Stormtrooper.
villain, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh man, so awesome. Felicity Jones, Jen Urso.
You know what? One more
Yeah.
thing, and I don't mean to
No,
hijack
that's
all
fine.
this.
Yeah.
We talked in the first trailer her kind of cheesy comments.
Yeah.
I thought this was a rebellion. I rebel.
Yeah, exactly.
A not as cheesy comment, but
Yeah.
still kind of worries me a little bit. May the Force
May the fourth.
Force be with us.
I know.
I
I know.
I approved of.
It's cool.
It is cool. I actually thought it was better than
Better-
I Rebel.
better than
way
that.
better.
Which
than
maybe
that.
they
I
cut
hope
that
they
stuff
cut that
out. I
out.
don't
I
know.
hope they cut that out of the movie.
And it could be just all
Out of
context, and
context,
it's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean, you got to think. It's like during this time period, it's essentially Jedi's are gone. All right, the Force
Yeah.
has become a hokey religion, as pointed out in episode 4.
Yep.
And she is showing that she still has faith in the Force and is hoping that it will be with us.
yeah,
Yeah.
I approved.
yeah.
Yeah.
Approved.
Big time. And while we're talking about Jen Urso, her father, this forget his name, the guy that plays her.
Which he typically plays a great villain, which is
Oh, yeah.
interesting that he's going to be a
He's
good
like
guy
a
here.
scientist.
Yeah, a scientist who created something
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful that we've never yet seen.
What was it?
What is
Death
that?
Star?
No,
I mean-
I don't think so.
I don't think we know. I think we have
It's-
no idea.
I think it's going to be blown.
And
Force
because they were,
trees?
who knows? They were like when they came to him in the panel, he wasn't allowed to say a whole lot. And honestly, we have to get back to. I think a few of them slipped up.
Oh,
The
it seemed like it.
director was sweating. I
Yeah,
mean, he was
he was.
like, he was so worried because I don't forget what he was. He was from China. He was the other guy here. Anyways, but he couldn't see his English was very broken, and he let slip that it seems like he let big time spoiler here, guys.
Seems like it.
Seems like that the guy that Donnie Yen plays dies.
It did seem like that, or someone dies.
It
He
seemed
definitely
like he
someone's
said.
dead.
It seemed like he motioned to the guy next to him, and he said, "When Donnie's character, when he dies, that's when because he kept saying his character sort of like neglects the Force and is kind of like, oh yeah, the Force, blah blah."
Yeah.
But and Donnie Yen's character believes in the Force, and when he dies, it's like all of a sudden something epic happens with him, and he has a big gun. That's what we learned about him. He has a big gun.
Big gun.
It's
Big,
also
huge gun.
going to be interesting. I mean, they said they believe in the Force and this and that. Do they practice with it? Is it something they believe in? I mean, they got skills.
Yeah,
That's
they could still
no
be Force
question.
sensitive.
They
right?
could be Force sensitive.
Yeah, I mean,
They may not have a lightsaber. Maybe they don't have the technology on the planet, so they use staffs. Maybe like Rey.
right.
I mean, you just
There's so much.
yeah.
Well,
There's so much.
in some of the books, especially in the Old Republic series, they talk about how there's these species that are more force sensitive, but like are kind of in between normal people and Jedi. So maybe that's one of those species.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the overall, just the new footage that was released? Right.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and I think maybe even better than the footage because I'm sitting here thinking we're getting a trailer, which
I know.
Like we talked, it's not really a trailer.
It's not really a trailer.
Some extended footage, behind the scenes footage as well.
Right. Some few new images.
Bigger than the imagery, the James Earl Jones.
I know. I was just about to go to
Bombshell.
that. Bombshell.
I mean, we knew Darth Vader was pretty much in the movie.
Yeah, we
least
kind of
has
thought
some
he
kind of
had
cameo.
to be like something was. I thought maybe just a cameo, but the fact that there are new Darth Vader lines.
Yeah.
And they both sort of what did they call it? They had a
Nerdgasm.
Nerdgasm. They had a nerdgasm when
Nerdgasm.
James Earl Jones is. They brought him in to do some voice work, and the director's there with someone else, and he says the word power.
Yeah.
And they're like, can you say it again?
Yeah.
I was like, but it also makes me think if they gave away that's one of the words that he's using, what power is he talking about? Power of the Death Star, the power of the Force. It's like it's so epic, and they honestly were very careful about that because his lines must be pretty monumental.
Huge.
Oh, yeah.
He's definitely not going to be a huge part of the movie.
No.
But the fact that they're bringing James Earl Jones back
I
to
know.
do the voices was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so good.
So
So that was a huge bombshell. The footage was great, and there's things we're forgetting. We probably should have rewatched the whole panel discussion before we did this because we're all just kind of running off.
We just got done
but-
watching it. Yeah, and it's like
alright.
But it's I'm sure there's stuff we're missing.
Well, I liked how the director said that they went to a lift, which is a subway for them or
Oh, that's
whatever,
cool.
and actually used the station.
yeah.
And they only had 4 hours from midnight until 4 a.m. in order to put everything up,
Yeah.
shoot what they were going to do, tear everything down before security guards or whoever started making their rounds at 4 a.m.
So
Yeah,
cool.
that was awesome.
That tidbit is awesome.
It is.
yeah. And they were talking about that's the tube for that or wherever that was like 4 tubes down or whatever.
From what convention?
From the convention.
Yeah.
So they're like, make your pilgrimage, go down there so you can find it, figure out where we shot it.
Yeah.
I don't know, just so epic.
Then the what is it? Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I can't remember what other movies I've seen him in, but his entrance during the panel,
Oh man,
epic.
great.
And then,
great.
he did everything he could not to give away any of his character or
Right.
plot.
It was very secretive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very. What is he? He's the director of Krennic
Mhm.
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, his entrance was just it was epic. It was so
It
cool.
was very good.
So I'm trying to think of other people in here. It was they didn't give away a whole lot, and they can't, which is awesome. I love that about Star Wars and the secrecy and stuff behind it. So, we did learn Forrest Whitaker's character. Was trained by the Jedi.
Yeah.
We did.
Epic.
Yes.
He's older, and in some way, whether it was just in combat form or whatever, was trained by the Jedi.
Which
Yeah.
and that's we have to go back and I've seen
Oh, yeah.
a little bit of Clone Wars, Rebels, but he is a part of those animated
Right.
series. So we need to go back and educate ourselves
Yeah.
more because that may be very obvious.
Right.
But to us, we were like, what?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that may you guys have made. I was like, whoa, wait a second. What did we miss? We may have to. He was a younger. I don't know what he was. Commander of some sort, and he's sort of the leader of. There are rebels out there, and they're trying to form the Rebel Alliance, which is so awesome.
Sounds like the Separatists from the
Yeah.
prequels.
Yeah,
together.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
Is
the
there,
different
I mean,
groups trying to come together.
Yeah, it does.
Mon Mothma's in this, and so she's probably the brings everybody together, and she's sending these guys on a mission and stuff. So, but we did kind of learn the idea that it's just a team. It's Felicity Jones or Jyn Erso leads this team, and they just gather members along the way in their mission, which was cool.
I like the premise behind the droid K250.
Yeah.
The actor behind it, I'm a
K2SO,
fan
yeah.
of his. Alan, I can't ever say his last name, but Alan. And I mean, he's been in like A Knight's Tale and some other movies.
He's funny.
He's
Funny
never
guy.
really a main character, but he's always funny.
Yeah.
He always brings a lot of I don't know. It's a good thing though,
Yeah.
to his roles, and I think him as the droid is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it does seem like there's going to be a little bit of comic relief with him.
Mhm.
And
they
that-
mentioned that was he an Imperial droid that was
Yeah.
wiped?
It was wiped
And
and
so he doesn't
reprogrammed by... Yeah,
He doesn't really take orders.
right.
It was really funny. They gave him the bag and he dropped the bag.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that-
really
intentionally almost kind of
yeah.
like, I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. You know, like... So,
That was great.
anyways, overall, guys, final thoughts, just overall impression.
Great first day.
Great first day.
Mhm.
We
Great first
we
day.
only saw Tom for half of it.
Yeah, sorry.
So we've
guys.
got to
That's all right.
update
We did not
Tom.
realize that Mark Hamill was going off at 6 o'clock in the morning until
No
about
idea.
2:30 last night. So,
And we said that when we went live. We were planning for an 11 o'clock
yeah.
start time,
Mhm.
Eastern Standard U.S. time. But
Yeah, we
we were wrong about that.
messed that up, but that's
so
okay.
we've been up since 5.
Yeah, it's great.
running on 7-8 hours now. So we've got a lot to. I don't even know if we've processed it all.
No.
Um,
And there were so many little interviews and stuff in between. It was just a great day, honestly, all around great day. And to me, Mark Hamill and then Rogue One, you couldn't have started off, with a better two panels, honestly. So
And there's 2 more days of this, and honestly, we're not going to be able to capture it all or discuss it all.
Right.
We're dang sure going to try. But for our first day, I could not be happier for my first live interaction
Mhm.
No,
with
it's great.
Celebration, not just watching clips,
right,
which may be the latter half of this celebration.
Right.
But
just get the overall feel of it, and it was like I remember when we first turned it on, we were just like, we're there.
Yeah.
So thank you.
thank you,
You
Star
know,
Wars and Disney, for making this
Oh
happen.
man, it was so epic. Yeah, so there you have it. We will be back. We'll try to keep you up to date tomorrow and follow the schedule. The next big thing that I want to see is really Sunday. They've got the episode 8, the director coming out for a little bit. I don't even think that's gonna be live streamed though. Some of these panels are not being live streamed, and obviously, like today, we realized that some stuff was not shown to us who were being who were watching the live stream. Kathleen Kennedy stepped out to the crowd and said, "Would you like to see something special? You've come all this way." And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be sick." And then it was like, "No, they're not gonna show that to
Repeat of
somebody
the-
who for free got to watch it." So they showed them some clip from Rogue One that none of us have seen, and then
Either they were
cameras away.
BSing us or
Oh no, I'm
I
sure
think-
they showed that
yeah.
crowd something solid.
She asked them to put their phones away, don't record it, don't take pictures.
Right.
It's something special just for you. I think they said like 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you know they're not going to, so we're going to be on the lookout for that footage.
Somebody out there either tried, or they're going to be out. There's interviews. I'm sure somebody's going to be. Talking about what they saw.
It'll be on YouTube. It will only be there for maybe an hour, and it'll be
And it's
taken
getting shut down.
So
Oh man.
we'll be looking out for it. We won't be posting it, but
Yeah. No, we won't be doing that. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.